Hey, it's Dr. Troy here. I want to talk today about psyllium. You know, a lot of people with chronic low back issues, they actually have a colon issue. And people say, oh, I'm regular. I go to the bathroom regularly. I have bowel movements regularly. But the reality is the food is moving slower in our systems now than it's ever done because our food has less fiber, has less nutrients, it's more processed, deep fried food. All these things can really gum up the bowels. And a lot of people don't realize that the elimination system starts not only in the bowels, but in the kidney, the bladder, the sinuses, and the lungs and mucous membranes. So a lot of times people come to see me and they'll have breathing problems or lung problems or sinus problems. I say, we got to get your elimination system moving. And one of the great ways to do that is with a product called psyllium holes. We get ours at Trader Joe's. They're very cheap. And so it's an insoluble powder. It actually looks like sawdust. Kind of tastes like sawdust. But well, I'm going to show you what we do. We take if you're a Seahawks fan, of course, we would recommend this glass. So don't be upset with me if you're not a Seahawks fan, but just listen to what we're going to do. So we're going to take a tablespoon or so of psyllium, maybe. I like taking two tablespoons of psyllium. And then in addition to that, I like to cut it with a little OJ, a little orange juice. And then we're going to mix that up. And I stir it up for just a little bit, get everything to dissolve. And you got to make sure you're drinking enough water with this. A lot of times people put it in 4, 6, 8 ounces of water. But I would recommend even a little bit more water than this after you drink it. The last thing you want to do is have it kind of plug up your, kind of gum up your system. So we drink it. I like the orange juice. It doesn't taste very good if it doesn't have orange juice in it. You can put other stuff in it, but just a little splash of orange juice. Go Seahawks. Anyway, so what that's going to do, it's going to help that fiber that's insoluble, it's going to expand as the water gets into it, and you can actually feel it kind of expand in your mouth. It kind of puffs up like a sponge, like a dry sponge. It puffs up. So that's going to create this nice, smooth, gentle sponging effect into the elimination system. So it just helps you eliminate the toxins more consistently and regularly. Even though people say, hey, I have a bowel movement once a day, the average, the best thing would be 3 to 5 bowel movements a day to get this thing moving. And now, if this thing's slow, that means these nerves are going to be irritated. It's going to heat up the electricals here. And so I see a lot of people with chronic low back pain. They've got bowel issues as well. So with chiropractic, we get the nerves moving by adjusting the spinal segments, getting the life flowing, getting the nerve system back in balance, helping you to eliminate the waste and the toxins. If you need to get your spine checked, this is Dr. Troy, Zenaptic Chiropractic, free consultation. Call our office, 260-6903.